Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is Friday 9th of August 2024, 34 past 10 in the PM. Hope everyone had a good week so far and hopefully a good weekend. It was alright for me. I want to talk about the Olympics today and the controversies surrounding it, because I haven't been following it because I knew it was going to be a downer, and for the most part it wasn't, luckily. However, I'm going to talk about the controversies. So first off, now even though I didn't watch the opening ceremony, I am so glad I didn't, because so I watched some of the highlights and stuff, and I'd seen some of the reports, and it looked bad. It looked really bad. Like, the main thing that people are complaining about is the weird drag queen Last Supper piss take thing with like fat women and like a blue man woman thing, and it's like drag acts all around. I'm like, what a French thing to do, because remember, this is the Olympics in Paris now. Paris is hosting it, and it's the worst one yet. Apparently they removed, like, I think the official Olympics YouTube channel has removed the highlights reel because it's got so much backlash from it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the closing ceremony is going to be like, but I hope to God it's not going to be as bad as that, because it was absolutely terrible. Now, the controversies in the actual games, there was 3 of them that I counted. Probably a lot more. There was one where a British woman, a British horse rider that was competing, was caught on camera beating her horse with her whip, basically doing that like it's a fucking circus animal. You can't do that to a horse. A whip is not to beat a horse. A whip is basically what you use to, like, get him on a bit, essentially, and you only need like tap it on the rump with it. You don't just fucking beat it to death. It's like, oh no, you don't do that. You do not do that. Luckily it was resolved, and apparently the woman wasn't able to compete, so that was all right. Now, the second one was a man was allowed to go into a boxing match with female competitors, which is a big no-no, because men are not allowed to hit women, mainly because women can't defend themselves. But apparently they used the tactic as to say that, oh, this is a woman, but she's got a high testosterone levels, like high, like, hormonal levels and that. Like, no, that's a bloke. That is a bloke, and everyone says the same thing. That's definitely a man. Even though his father essentially come out and says, no, that is a woman right there. The official members of the boxing committee has come out and says, no, that is actually a man. So there you go, it's a bloke, and they're letting a bloke beat up women. There you go. It's France. What do you expect? Nightmare country. Another one, the last one that I wanted to talk about, is they have let a Dutch rapist compete. I don't know how many people was raped by him, but apparently they let a rapist in, and they said, yeah, it's fine, you can compete. So again, that's the French for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure in France the consent age is like super young, and apparently, like, I'm pretty sure rape is legal there. So yeah, French rules are not very good. They're very laxed, and it's fucking stupid. I don't know why they didn't disqualify him. They probably let him compete because he's a big money earner. So that was the main thing. Like, they want money, and that's why they let him compete. So I don't know. It's probably something else. Another one that I just remembered, about a minute ago, is the canal, the filthy canal, which they basically forced the swimmers to swim in, and of course the swimmers fell ill after doing that, and they was unable to compete after that. So yeah, France has got dirty canals. Another one as well that I remembered from the start of it is the French chefs was found out to be serving competitors raw food, like raw meat and fish and that sort of thing. So I think like the English competitors basically brought in their own chefs to actually cook their own food for them, which was good. But yeah, it's like, I understand the French are ignorant bastards, but you can't do that. It's meant to be like a worldwide event, like millions of people watching. You can't just like fuck over other countries just because you don't like them. You got to get on. But unfortunately, the French, with the one brain cell between them, doesn't really understand that. So yeah, you can tell I don't like the French. You can definitely tell. And yes, I know I have been to France this year, but that doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean I like the French. It just means I went there for like one thing and I came back. That's essentially what it means. I think that's basically it. There was some really good things. It's really nice to see our team winning medals. It doesn't matter like if they're gold, silver or bronze. So like, come home with something. It would be really nice. But we actually did good. The Americans did alright as well. Not gonna lie, they held their own. So there was actually good things that came out of it, but it's mostly bad. Mostly not good. It's just like so much stuff went wrong. That's what made it like the worst Olympics like since Nazi Germany played it, like in the 40s, I believe. Like that, I think that was like one of the worst of ones, but like this one is like, it's up there. It is up there. And I'm pretty sure for the opening ceremony, like we beat that easily, and the Chinese, like the one in the Beijing one, they did a fantastic opening ceremony. So I don't know why the French failed at their own opening ceremony. It was quite stupid. It really was. I think this is the last week of the Olympics. It might go on for like in the next few days. I'm not quite sure. But other than that, I think I'm going to leave it here. Not going to stretch this out for too long. I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you think. I understand like people might have different opinions on it, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. And yes, I only like seen like highlights on it. I'm not an Olympics lover, to be fair. I'm not like a big Olympics fan, but I like to watch some of it. I like some of the events, like the show jumping and cross country, that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to see if I can make a TikTok in a minute, see how I feel, and I will see you guys next time.